Hey YouTube, this is the Lightsworn Joker. Gonna come at you with a GB deck since I have 3 requests to post it. Quick overview, my cousin went X3 with the deck, but it's not that the deck's bad, it's that he hasn't played in 1 year, and I made this deck for him basically right 2 minutes before the regionals. He'd never seen any deck in the game, so he had to read every deck, which you have to imagine, if you're in the opponent, it's a huge advantage. So, yeah. So, here we go. It's a control-orientated build that I made up myself, basically designed to help. It has a lot of the side deck in, you'll notice. 3 Laquaris, beater. It doesn't have too many monsters, you'll see. 2 Equests, Chariot, Fetcher, Bestiari. What do you gotta say? It's Bestiari, it's Darius. 1 copy of Darius. I don't recommend running this in locals, maybe in regionals or higher events, because this is designed straight to crush the current meta. And I don't want you playing a rogue deck with some of this stuff. Murmillo, what do you gotta say? Hoplomus, funny to put against Cyber Dragons, always fun to see that happen. Happened a lot. Retiari, that graveyard controls huge advantage in games. Tech Samnite, we're running 1. This is the last GB we have in the deck. We run the 1 Samnite just for possible advantage. We were testing a Gale over it, but we decided to go with this in the end. The Gale was good though for halving and killing Stardust and getting over things like that. 2 Thunder King. We ran 2 Thunder King in the main to help against Machina matchups, Blackwing matchups, maybe even quick draws to stop synchros, or X Sabers has a huge advantage over in game 1. It was there to mess with a lot of the current meta decks. And it also hurts really bad to Gravekeepers if you play one of those. Cyber Dragon was here to mess with Machinas, beat over decks like Blackwings, mess with Gravekeepers a bit. It's a good side deck card, and it helps beat their Bottomlesses. We only run 14 monsters, so he's running 2 Proving Grounds. I put it to 16. Basically, he's here to recruit whatever you need at the time. More spells. 3 book. With people running trap stuns and 7 tools and all this in the main deck, it's better to make your deck more spell orientated this format, and 3 book is an answer to everything right now. It's a good anti-meta answer. It's basically like an anti-meta Glad, you could say. 2 MSTs in the main. The MSTs are here for spell and trap destruction. They're okay. They help against things that GBs have trouble with, like oppressions or skill drain. Reborn, just Reborn. Dark Hole, it's a win condition. He teched 1, this is where the deck will start getting crazy. He teched 1 Nobleman in the main. Every deck in the game sets right now. It's hard to name one that doesn't. Look at Quick Draw, even Sabers will set something. It won't hurt Sabers as much as like Quick Draw or Gravekeepers. Even Scraps will set Goblins or Spies. There's all these decks setting right now. It pretty much affects everything besides the random hero beats. They won't set. Maybe Blackwings, unless they set like a Vayu. And Lightsworn only sets their 2 Raikos. Alright, he also ran 2D Fissures because every deck in the game needs the Grave right now. We got X Sabers needs it. Quick Draw. Gravekeepers need the Recruiter to go off. Blackwings it affects a little bit. Hurts Lightsworns. Yeah, Formula Frogs will get crushed by it. It hurts a lot of decks right now. Plus, not many people are running things like MST in the main anymore. 2 Bottomless, just kind of staple. Torrential, Mirror, 2 Warnings. We decided to run 2 over the 3 because just the life count. You needed it, and a lot of times, sometimes you start to get low and you would need more control cards. Drawing the 3rd warning doesn't help. Well, you can run 3 if you can opt for it. 2 DPs, it's not that much of a popular card, but it catches people off guard and it helps in Glads a little. It helps them get rid of Stardust, because if they get out of Stardust on you tend to lose. He teched 1 Waboku in the main. I teched it in, basically to help against random decks that you might not know, like, it does well against rogue decks, and it throws people off their balance with just the 1. And if you flip it at some point in the game, they're going to start thinking you're running it and put a little more pressure on them. 2 Chariots. Chose to run 2 over 3 because 3 start to clump together and can kill you. And yeah. 1 Starlight Road. Starlight's just here for the defensive backbone. It catches people off guard, hurts quick draw, hurts Lightsworn, any deck that tries to blow up the field, since this deck has trouble recovering after that. 1/7 tools. It's here for offensive and defensive to stop trap stuns or to be aggressive and push against things like Solemn Warnings or Torrentials or Mirrors. 1 Solemn Judgment, because Solemn Judgment. For the extra deck, he ran 2 Herc. Pretty good card. 3 Darius. Which after this, I gotta do my final guys, so don't expect me to be back for a little while. 2 Chimera Tech. Mistworm. Stardust, because he runs the, what's it called, Starlight Road, Scrap Dragon, Colossal, Armmaster, Black Rose, Goyo, Bionic, Catastor. Those are the synchros. Don't need any more than that. For the side deck, he ran Cyber Dragon to help against random things like anti-metas, gadgets, decks he needs to beat over. He put 2 DD Crows in the side to help against a lot of the decks right now, scraps, quick draws. You can use it against Lightsworn if you choose. There's probably another deck I can't think of, but I know you use a bunch of things. 2 Banishers are here for X-Sabers, quick draws. You can use it against Gravekeepers to some extent if you want. There's a lot of decks it hits right now. It's good. The removal helps a lot. It catches people off guard. 2 Consecrated, Inferndities, Blackwing, even Gravekeepers, Stargate. Since he mained a lot of his side deck, he had room for 2 Joels just in case he played a mirror match, because it's such a winning condition. He sided the 2nd Nobleman for quick draw matchups and etc., because Raikou is a really good card right now and it's pretty popular. He sided 1 Light Imprisoning Mirror just to stop that, for the extra defense. He had room and he was afraid of playing Lightsworn, which he was good because there was quite a bit of Lightsworns there. 2 Trap Holes, Anti-Meta, X-Sabers, just whatever you think you're going to need it against. Hero Beat even, a bunch of decks you can side it against. Well, maybe not Hero Beat because they'll Spark Blast you. Not yet. Gemini Spark Blast you. Starlight Road, again, the extra defense, not bad. And then the last card was a 3rd Chariot he put in the side deck. Overview, he did pretty good. For a guy that hasn't played in over a year and has never seen any of the meta decks and barely started running the deck that day at the regionals and never tested it before then. I wish he would have done better. Alright, there you go. Post what next deck you want me to post. I'll try and get up as many as I can, but like right now I have finals, so we'll see how it goes.